Welcome back to Crashlanders episode 14. So, in today's episode, I am so tired uh, of manually planting and watering this little 3x3 crop. I want to at least get some sort of automation going for uh, for crop growing. So between all these episodes, I've been planting a fair amount of carrots and tomatoes because I want to say I think Bill's trade for soil bags is carrots and tomatoes. I don't remember the ratio, so I have almost about the same amount of stacks of both of them, so hopefully they're roughly the same. So we got to go visit Bill here in just a second, but before we go visit Bill, I just kind of wanted to go over the plan for today. So if anyone doesn't remember, like, the kind of feel I'm going for this whole base, especially when it comes to like the machines and stuff, is kind of semi-automation, very very low, like more. This is like the place you'd go to come and chill after you're like on a vacation. That's kind of like how I kind of feel this base is, this wacky base. Because the only thing that's, I guess you could say, is automated is this this smeltery here, where I got some chests back here sucking up some water, and my various like mined ores. And so my idea for today is that I want to actually get a sort of automated farm going. I want to say roughly in this area. I don't want to. I wish these could go away. I hate these stupid trees. But I'm thinking like roughly in this area, somewhere that's relatively flat. It's not going to be too big. I think it's going to be around like 36 plots. That should be more than enough for this area. I want to make it at least proportional, like kind of proportional to this, so we're getting more than we need, or we're getting as somewhat of what we need, maybe a little bit more, but also give us a reason to expand and work on future projects as well. Between last episode and this episode, I've done a lot of crafting. I filled up this whole chest with, I feel like, what we need. We might need a little bit more, we'll see, but I think we definitely, with my new combine here, helped me get more resources and stuff. It has helped me get everything I need, and hopefully anything that we will need. So yeah, without further ado, I think we need to actually head over to Bill real quick and see what we see how many soil bags we can get. I think we have more than, like, we have a fair amount, but I have about, I think, 10 stacks of each of the carrots and tomatoes. Yeah, so I'm gonna take all these with us, and we'll go visit Bill here. So Bill, we meet again. All right, so I did actually do a little bit looking, and I am sadly mistaken for what Bill's trades are. But one thing I am so excited about is that we have the ability to trade for scrap stone now. Yes, thank you, Crashlander gods. Oh my god, this makes me so happy that we're able to trade for scrap stone now. Because in previous, none of them had trades for stone. And honestly, I love the trade itself because it's wolf pelts and bananas. Mainly for the wolf pelts, because the only thing you used for the wolf pelts previously was the armor, and you can turn it into cotton. So I am happy that there's even another use for wolf pelts, because we're about to get into farming, which means raids, which means wolf pelts. So it gives me more of a reason to collect the wolf pelts, just for the scrap stone in general, because making bricks, we got to make sand and glass. It's just, we need stone for a lot, and I was a little sad that it wasn't a renewable resource. So now that it is, and it makes me so happy. Thank you guys for adding this. Oh, it has made my day. But sadly, the reason we came here is soil bags. It is the trade is carrots and coal. So all right. It is what it is. I'll deal with it. Luckily enough, I did have a couple beets on me. I was able to do a couple trades for beets for coal, which I'm trading that for soil bags. And then I went over here. I went over that rock formation over there, and I mined up a little bit of coal as well. So at least this whole trip was all for naught. I mean, it was not. The other way around was not all. Was for all not. Words. We were able to get 6 soil bags. A little sad, but it is what it is. So now that we know, hopefully I'll remember this. If I don't, please remind me, because this is a little sad. But yeah, it's carrots and tomatoes. It's carrots and coal, not tomatoes. So I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back to the base, and we're just going to. I know we can manually craft some soil bags. I don't need that much. It's just it required resources that I didn't want to use, but mainly stone, because I think we needed sand. So now that we know that we can actually trade for it, it makes me so happy. Once again, let me go back to the base, and we can actually probably get this this farm going. I'm also going to craft up the for the soil bags I need as well, off camera. So, oh, I'm sorry, cows. But yeah, I'll see you guys in just a little bit. These packs are getting out of hand. Someone needs to start taming these guys. Jeez. Oh my God, we're not gonna have a single walk around. A little bit of change of plans. I've decided not to build it on this side, mainly because of that bush right there, and also this rock. I wanted to build on this side because of like my deck right here, or at least for the house, so I could actually maybe every now and then come out, sit on the porch and just kind of look at it, see how the crops are doing, stuff like that, or maybe my character would do it every now and then, a little bit of lore or something. But I feel like, because I'd want it roughly like right here, but I feel like this rock would get in the way, because I think the wolves might be able to like climb on this a little bit. I mean, at the moment I'm just walking, I can't get up here, but if I were to jump, I can get on top. And I feel like every now and then they'll probably glitch on top of here and get inside, and more than likely when I'm not paying attention, that's going to happen. So I'd rather just not have to worry about this rock right here. I could probably build a wall on it or something, or maybe put it inside inside like a barrier or something. But I just rather just not worry about it. So sadly, I think I'm going to keep it on this side. And I did realize, I feel like the plots, they don't render like super close. You can see that little gray patch like right there. That's where I think I'm going to build. I already laid down all the crops I needed. I actually I took the crops away from here, and now I think we're moving on from our little plot here to actual like a little bit of automated farming. Like, and you guys can tell it's not going to be super big, but it should hopefully help me out for the time being until we start thinking about moving on to better and greater things. So the idea of here is that I kind of want to have, it's going to kind of remind me of kind of like a helicopter. It's going to be like a spinning motions, but everything on the helicopter is going to, each of the blades is going to do something different. So I'm going to try to build this with you guys, just so you guys at least see at least try to build this as long as we go, just so you guys kind of see like my thoughts and ideas. And yeah, feel free to let me know your guys' thoughts and feelings on this. Do you guys hate it? Do you guys like it? Or is it boring? Is it exciting? I don't know. I think I have a fun little twist to this as well that I'd like to try out. So we're gonna start with putting a bearing right here. I built like a real mock thing of this in a creative world, so I kind of have a little bit of idea how I want to build this. And actually, I kind of want to use, maybe I do want to use metal. I have no idea, like, what's actually a better thing to build? Like, what's more durable? Is there a way to tell, like, from here? Is it, durability, that's a 5 on the concrete, and it's 5 on the metal. Oh, okay. But I'd rather, I mean, the metal weighs less, okay. Since we're gonna have a whole bunch of stuff, putting weight on this bearing, I guess going less weight is better. And of course, it's nighttime, so yeah, let me sleep real quick, guys. All right, good morning again, everybody. And I just pretty much put like a little bit of how I'm feeling, how I want this to work. I put the, I'm debating, like I'm kind of thinking of like putting wheels on these guys so there's no like wobbling, but we'll see how I feel about that in a little bit. But first things first, we need to set up our suction pumps that are actually going to put down the seeds. So I'm thinking maybe we could put them, yeah, maybe just on this one. So since we're only doing three on each side, I'm only going to be using 3 suction pumps. So that should be above. Yep, they're each above a plot. And I need to also get our seed. This is all right. This is actually new to Crashlander. This is a seed container where it's kind of like I like it a lot because it kind of acts like its own filter system. So like when we have things suck up, nothing will go in here besides the seeds, and I like that a lot. So you never have to worry about these like spitting out the beets or carrots or whatever you're planting at the time. So I'm pretty excited. Like I really like this. I was kind of hoping this would act like a potato container or a water container where you could actually hook this up to one of these guys, but not so lucky in that aspect. Or even like I think the gas container works like that as well. But you actually do still need to connect these 2 pipes, which is perfectly fine. It is still balanced, but I was hoping to maybe not have to do that. It definitely would at least take some of the weight off of this right here. So first things first, yeah, let's I'm thinking we can probably put this like right here, I guess. I'm probably gonna have to like continually like, or maybe I think I have to put this back a little bit. Let's put maybe yeah, if I were to put the seed container on its side, maybe, so that this would I'm just trying to free up a little bit of room right here so I can actually put like a pipe in the middle. If I were to do that, yeah, that's enough room. That's enough room for a pipe in the middle, I think so. Do I have another T pipe I could use? Because I might even need I might even need one of those 4 corner pipes. Because if I were to do this, well, maybe not. Maybe a T pipe could work actually. Because my hope is that when it sucks stuff up, it's going to go to the seed pipe first, fill the seed pipe up, then go to like the actual like container, like with the where I actually want it, where I want the output to be. I could actually have a T pipe, maybe go have like a middle piece, have like a pipe, have a chest up here, so it has to go through. Because the way I think the pipes work is that it tries to go put in the first container first, then it goes to the next. So I'm hoping that it will go here. Then if I have to, I can put an extra pipe up here to make it have to go like one more step. I don't know. Sorry guys if I'm very questioning how I want to do things, but it is what it is. But on this side, this is where I think I want to put the watering gun, or the water cannons, is that what they're called? Yeah, water cannons. And the sad thing about the water cannons, you can't really place them like flat against like this. You actually have to put them underneath like this. So luckily enough, I think I actually put them. Actually, I mean, I kind of maybe do I want to actually bring it up a little bit? I think I do actually. Let's bring it up a little bit, just so it's kind of it's even with these guys. Actually, never mind. I didn't like the way the blade looked when it was like one pipe up. I think this. I mean, this just looks better. I mean, even though this is a little bit lower, I was hoping that everything would be on the same level, but I think it's close enough. The adding a little bit of like a lip here, I felt it made it look pretty ugly. And nothing like there's no pipes or anything that needs to be connected here. This is literally all a water cannon or a water container, so that should be fine the way it is. Then on these sides right here, this is where I want to have just the suction, like where it actually sucks it up. And I think I want to do one on each side. Because if anyone doesn't know, like when you're putting something down, it does one plot at a time. But when you're sucking things up, it does a 3x3 radius. So that's the main reason I'm actually doing. I did like kind of like a 3x3 like circle a little bit because of this particular reason, or because of this particular like action. Okay, so this is a little bit of a change of plans that I think I just realized that I would like to do. But I'd love to hear what you guys have to think. Do you guys like this way of a video where I'm actually kind of like fumbling along trying to build something, or do you rather just see the completed process and I describe and how it works? I don't know. I'm trying new things, so I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions on it. Or maybe would you like a little bit of both? So feel free to let me know. I'm still learning, still trying to get better, so love to hear you guys' thoughts. But anyway, so as we said before, I do want, like, I really want to get seeds inside of here, no matter what. So my thought, actually, I just changed. We do have these extractor pipes, and if these act as a filter, I kind of want to do a little bit of a test just to make sure they actually do as a filter and they're not just somehow actually forced. So, actually, hold on. I already have beets on me. Let's just use beet seeds. So I'm going to put some stuff in this chest. Since I think the extractor pipe is always on unless you don't want it on. So I'm gonna put some beets in here. I just want to make sure they don't get like sucked into oblivion or anything like that. So then let's put some seeds in there. Oh, nice! Look at that. Okay, good. So it is so nice. They act as it's its own filter, which is really nice. I love that so much. That's the main reason I'm using this seed container. One, because it's new, and two, it's like I said, it's its own filter. Because at the moment, I think I only want to do one type of seed at a time. Since we do have 3 pipes, I could get 3 different seed containers and filter. So we'd have 3 different seeds going at one time. I don't know. I feel like there's definitely a little bit of room for growth in this, but at the moment I'm looking for functionality just for one type. So if you guys do want to see the 3 seeds per crop here, let me know. But at the moment I'm just going all in on one. Not financial advice. So moving on from there, we are now want to hopefully connect these pipes into this guy, and they are a little bit lower than this guy, but I don't know. It is what it is. Let's just take... What if we were just take... Since we actually do have these pipes, let's just take these pipes and just use them for what they are. Might as well. So if we do the lowest one, does that actually act as a block? Oh, wait, no. Let's see. All right, that's connected. Okay, perfect. I feel like, I mean, honestly, I kind of like the look of this. This looks kind of cool, like having this little fence thing right here. I kind of want to keep that, honestly. That looks really cool. Oh, sorry, I'm getting way distracted here. But all right, let's hook this guy up. All right, and yeah, don't forget to make sure that these ones are on the up position, because you don't want to, they're not going to do anything otherwise. And the best part about these guys, at least when it comes to sucking things up, you literally just need a single switch and they will work forever. So I'm just going to, at least for right now, we'll just slap it right here. And, and voila. There we go. So we can suck things up forever now. Woo! Okay, all right. So I think, I mean, I don't know. I'm always a little hesitant on doing stuff like this, but I kind of want to, like, I want to add a little bit of logic to this guy, and I'm thinking of putting it underground because I don't want to see the logic. So if anyone doesn't know, like, all you gotta do is, to go underground is actually super easy. You just have, pretty much, you do this. You get a seat. Actually, first, what we'll do, you just you put a seat on the lift, and you go like this. Incredibly easy. But I just, right here, I just want to, this is where I actually kind of want to put, like, all my logic. Actually, I forgot to get more blocks, actually. Right, underground, I don't really care what it looks like, if I'm being honest with you, because we're not going to be able to see it. So I think what I want to do is probably just come back this way. And that should be more than enough, I think. All right, so now that I got a little bit of my little logic platform down, I might need to make this a little bigger. We'll see. But so I just wanted to put this down first, and this is where I kind of explain a little bit better. So right here is what's going to indicate when I should be firing a seed or firing down some water, and this is super simple to set up. You just need two AND gates and a NOR gate with a timer in between. So if you don't have the timer, it just it goes super fast. So if you're just firing spud guns at enemies, you probably just want to do this. You don't even need the timer, if I'm being honest with you. But since I'm trying to be a little precise and not wasteful, as least wasteful of my resources as possible, this is where the timer is very nice, because you can set how fast you want your thing, how fast or slow you want your suction pumps or water cannons to fire. And for what I need, at least from what I tested in my creative world, 750 milliseconds is pretty good. I could be a little more precise, but it worked pretty well for at least for my testing. So then from here, moving on, you don't necessarily want your suction pump and your water cannons to be firing all the time, and this is where these two AND gates come into play. So I need to go up there and probably get some paint, because if anyone is new to messing with logic, I highly recommend you guys painting your logic gates to respective colors. It just helps you. It helps you sort it out, especially if you go away from the project for a while. Your system should hopefully stay the same, at least the way you color code stuff, and it'll help you remember what does what. So these two logic gates are, this one, I'm going to say this is for the water cannons, and this one is for the seeds. So what I want to do from here is I have some compact computers set onto toggle. I just have these ones because I don't want to use logic gate memory. We're using 4 different logic gates just because it can freak out every now and then, and I've yet to see these toggle ones freak out. So now that we have these set up, so as you guys can see, these logic gates right here, they're not turning on at all. But if I were to toggle these on, they'll use their respective, they'll turn on the respective gate. And that's kind of like my plan, is that I only want either seeds to be going on at one time and then watering to going on at one time. So so in the future, it's going to be spinning, but only one thing is going to be on at a time. And I mean, I could have them both at the same time, but I kind of like the idea of having a little bit more control on, say if it missed a little bit of water, I don't want it to be firing seeds, wasting seeds, right? It can actually just do one more loop around and hit the one spot it missed, right? Or vice versa. I don't want it to be wasting water, and then just for one plant. Honestly, I'll probably never do that. I probably won't. If it's missing one plot for a seed, I probably won't make it do another spin. That's would be very wasteful. If anything, I'll manually plant it. All right, now the next thing I want to tackle, and this should be pretty simple, is now we want to worry about our water supply. Honestly, I don't think that we'll ever have any problems with water, because I don't play. Like I said, I'm going to be a little sparse with it. But like I said, we have infinite water, and we're also going to have, I think, a fair amount of backlog, because I do want to use a regular chest and the water container. Like I said, this is not going to be pretty looking under here. I'm sure it'll be fine. There, and then this, and we're going to hook this up to. Let's see. Since we're underground and there's water, I feel like I'm a little bit in a creative mode right now. This is the fact that you can't go underground in this game, it really makes me sad. But yeah, if anyone, I don't know, feel free to tell me if I'm cheating or not by going underground like this. I just feel like you should be able to go underground. In a survival game, you should at least have a little bit of freedom to terraform. This is my opinion. But all right, so now we're gonna switch this on. I feel like actually we could probably use the same switch for the actual sucking up. So Like it is like the fact like how much it sucks up is so nice because it's actually really quick. I could always, if I feel like I'm not getting enough, I could always. Oh no, dang it! Here's the problem with going underground. But yeah, I could always add in another like suction pump or something like that. I could always increase this. Like if I feel like I'm using too much water, I could always, like I said, I can always increase the amount of water I suck up. So I'm not really that worried about it. And once again, we're gonna see how pitiful fall damage here is. Like how am I, like honestly, how am I alive? How am I alive from falling this distance? It is so dumb. Next thing that we need to worry about is how are we actually going to make this thing rotate? And honestly, I think the best solution for that is a controller. I think a controller is going to work, is going to be the best of our interest because we can control how many turns we want it to do. All right, I think also let's also increase this little platform just by a little bit, just so I don't fall off as much. But as I was saying, I think the best solution is to just use a controller. We're gonna slap this on a bearing, and I think what I want to do is when the controller is on, I think I want it to do 2 full rotations, so that for the water, it will hopefully get every single plot very easily in case it misses one. But the thing with this, if just because I have on 2 rotations does not mean it doesn't mean I have to make it do the full rotations. Because this is where we're gonna get a little more complicated. So at the moment, actually, I just realized I needed another one. But I think I'm gonna have a sensor that detects when this makes one or 2 rotations. So just for example, I think do I have a sensor? And this is where, I mean, I'm being more fancy than I think I need to be, but I'm just going to slap down. This is just temporary, I think. I don't really know. I'm not really sure how I want to do things just yet. But if I were to set a sensor like right here, and let's say it's detecting that right now, right? Yeah. So yeah, it's detecting that. So if I activate, say, the water one, this is going to detect if this swings around 2 times, and it'll keep the controller on for those 2 times, right? But say if I want to do the seeds, I only want it to spin around 1 time. So if this makes the entire full rotation, I'm going to have it turn the controller off, and it will just go back on its merry way, and it won't, hopefully not fire any more seeds, because I'm trying, like, the seeds are definitely a lot more valuable than the water, as you guys can probably tell. So actually, I do need to probably do that logic off camera, because that's probably going to take me a minute to figure out. So everybody give me a second to figure this stuff out, and I'll be back. Okay. So I think I actually got something working. I did a little bit of testing with just watering. I don't want to plant anything at this time because I just don't want a raid to start. So I think I mean, I have the exact same timings for the water and the seeds. So if the water works well, I'm hoping that the planting of the seeds will work about the same. If I give or take, like, if anything, very minuscule differences. At least that's what I'm hoping for. So let's take a look down and see what I got going on. I will say I made it a lot more simplified than I actually originally planned on it, which at the end of the day, I feel like it's fine because, again, this is supposed to be more of a simple farm. I don't want everything completely automated. That's more for future projects. So from what I got going on, I feel like it's actually kind of how I actually envision it to work. So what's going to happen is that this button is going to toggle the compact computer here, which will then turn on this controller. And for this controller, I have it going in 45-degree increments, because if I had it go into 360, it was going to go way too fast. And I would just have to, I gotta mess with the timing. And honestly, I like the timing for this already, so I just have it go in 45-degree increments, and so far it's working really well. I mean, if I really wanted to be very precise, I could definitely be here for hours and try to like pinpoint the exact speed. But honestly, it should work just fine. At the end of the day, I'm gonna have a little bit of loss, which is, again, that's gonna be fine. In the future, my future projects and better farming ideas, I'm gonna try to go for 0 loss and 100% gain. So the way it works is it just goes in 45-degree increments until it makes a complete circle. And the way I detect that it makes a complete circle is I have the exact same thing down here that goes in that spins around, and this sensor is it rotates after it starts, and when this sensor detects this block again, it will reactivate to the toggle switch here and make it spin back around. So let's hit this button and I can kind of just show you guys. And as you guys can tell, like when it's pretty much the speed right now, as soon as it hits like just above like the center of a plot, it pretty much waters it, right? I have yet to see it miss a single plot, but I don't know, you know, scrap mechanic consistency is not its friend. So if I need to have it water again, it'd be no problem, because as you guys saw, I did do like I did a chest and a water container. I do not need that chest at all. I'm using so much less water than I thought I would. But as you can tell, it does one single extra spray, which I think is perfectly fine, because I don't think whenever I hit the button, it's going off the timer, right? So I may actually select it when the timer's not on for the spraying. So if it does that extra little bit, I don't care. If anything, it's more of a safety thing for when it comes back to here. But as you saw, it did do a complete circle around, and now it's coming back. I was thinking of having the water spray on its way back, but I don't know. I feel like it's good enough. And if, like I said, if scrap mechanic's going to be scrap mechanic, I could just press the button again, just so make sure that it sprays. But all right, now that I feel like we got the thing pretty much working, when it comes to like getting this thing started and unloading it, it's gonna be a completely manual process. Like when things get sucked up, I'm gonna have to manually pull stuff out of here, and hopefully my whole seed system should autofill this. But when it comes to the initial loading, that's gonna be all me. But yeah, I think as for right now, I feel like we're almost ready to start testing this. And what I want to do is actually just want to make like a fence around it. I crafted a whole bunch of 2 stacks of tier 3 metal. Hopefully this will be enough just to make a fence going around it. I'm not looking for a solid wall. I think like an actual like fence similar to like the gaps like here should hopefully work just fine for what we need. Especially like these first couple raids shouldn't be too bad. So I don't know, maybe let's do a little bit of counting. Let's see. So let me just actually, I don't think you guys need to be here for me to build a box. So yeah, let me build this fence, guys, and I'll be right back. All right, everybody. So I just made a little bit of an oopsie. I didn't realize I ran out of disk space. So I just cleared up my disk a little bit, and just let you guys know what I've done. So I made the little box here, and nothing too crazy. I'm hoping nothing will go underneath this. If I have to add another like layer, that'll be perfectly fine. I do have enough resources for that. But in the meantime, I also did add in another button to make this thing actually rotate without turning on the seed planter or the water cannon, just mainly in case like the suction pumps here don't turn like I need to. Oh, that's a good thing. I need to actually add a NOR gate for these guys. So like these, in case these miss like a plant or something, like they'll be able to. I can actually have them go around one more time to pick up anything that it missed. But as you guys can see, we did a little bit of a test planting. I had roughly 35 potato seeds on me, and I just wanted to see how well this thing planted. And it did a really good job. I'll definitely, before this episode's over, we'll do another planting just so you guys can see how efficient it is. But I think we're gonna have to do at least 2 raids with these, because I was dumb and I didn't wait till like midnight to plant these. So It's probably gonna be like 2-day cycles for these to grow. But yeah, sorry about missing like the first initial planting. I didn't realize how low space I had. But yeah, we'll be back in about a minute and a half for this first raid. See how well this fence does, and how good are my sword skills going to be. All right, we got about a couple seconds before the raid starts. I don't know, is this the first official raid we've gotten like while I was recording? I actually got a couple off camera, but I think this might be our first official. Oh wait, where the hell are you guys coming from? Okay, so they cannot look. It looks like they cannot go under, at least on that side. I'm trying to also see where these guys are coming from at the same time. Wait, you're not raiding, are you? What the hell? Wait, are you a raider? Wait, why'd you attack me? Are you what? Wait, are you part of a raid? No way. Oh, holy crap. I was not expecting these guys to be part of a raid. What? No, was that just a quickie dink? Or was that an actual thing? What the hell? I'm so confused. But it seemed like... It did seem like that we were pretty... like, at least the wall so far, really well. I'm wondering if the new scuttlebugs, if they're going to be part of a raid now, because they might be able to get under this. That's the main thing I'm worried about, is those scuttle guys. Because they could be small enough to fit under here. It seemed like the wolves they didn't even fit at all. I thought for a second it was going to like jump over or something, be really stupid. But all right, so far very successful. Yeah, we'll probably have to do one more raid, and that's actually gonna be a good test, right? To see if they can go under or not, and maybe we'll get another like lub as well. Ah, jeez. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna let these things grow, and I'll be back in a little bit. All right. So things have just grown. I think we're still waiting a little bit. Okay. So as you can tell, or as you can see, like some of these get sucked up immediately. But in the future, I do want to have this automatically like rotating. But as of for right now, we just have it on a manual button. And I just want to see. This is more of a test to make sure that it actually does pick everything up. So we press this button right here, and this should just absolutely just rotate it around. Come on, let's go. I want to make sure. Let's just... Okay, yep, it's rotating. It's sucking things up. It sucked everything up, at least on this side. And since... Oh, and you can tell, okay, the seeds went automatically in here. Fan-frickin-tastic. Okay, so it's going to go a little bit extra. And so I did do potato seeds, or at least potatoes, for a very specific reason, because I want to upgrade our arsenal. I'm getting real tired of the sword of smacking things, and we need to get a little bit of an upgrade. We need to show how serious we are when it comes to farming. Especially when I truly get farming going, at least in the future, I want to have a raid every single night. And majority of it's I want to have some automatic defenses, but for right now, I feel like just manually defending it should be sufficient enough. But if anyone has any fun ideas on how I should defend how I should defend some farms, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm always looking for fun ideas to actually like fend off the people who hate my crops. But this time I'm gonna be a little smarter. I'm actually going to wait. I want to do at least one more crop for in this episode, but I'm gonna wait till midnight, just so like we don't have two raids like today, because we're gonna have this wave is gonna it's just gonna get harder and harder, and I literally have a sword to defend myself. So yeah, let's wait for this wave. I just want to see how bad it is, because I do want to test this wall, make sure it's good or not. So, but all right. Yeah, see, I'm glad it picked everything up, but hopefully we'll actually have enough to fill this as well. At least maybe get 3/4 of it full. So let's come back in just a little bit. Next wave, here we go. So are we gonna get another lub? Or what are we gonna get this time? So it seems like just a wolf at the moment. Is it, oh wait, is it because we have nothing on the ground? Oh wait, there's a dude over there. Oh my, this makes me, okay. I'm glad we're getting these kinds of raids. Oh my god, there's another lub. What the hell? Oh my god. Oh, I definitely need to, oh my god. Just with these lubs, I need some better weapons. This lub is gonna hurt. Like this, the hitbox on this lub is rough. But it's cool, it actually drops. It doesn't say it's every time, but it does drop, first time I've ever seen it drop, like one of these steaks. That's really nice. Because I would like to get some better food eventually. And if we can consistently get these steaks, we can make some burgers or something. That's really cool. But all right, since we actually have time, I do want to plant one more crop. And I feel like we have enough time, so we only get one raid. So what we got to do, we actually test this. So let's plant first, because I want to make sure like everything's planting nicely. Okay. Wait, why is it? Wait, what did I do? Oh, I think my timer's like messed up. What happened to my timer? It's like double shooting for some reason. What the hell happened there? Well, that was weird. I think I remember seeing the timer a little bit out of sync. Ooh boy. Okay. All right, crops will be rated, which is perfectly fine. I'm gonna let this thing reset. Then let's do some watering, because I can't tell. Like, we just had a little bit of rain, so I don't know if these things are watered or not. I'd rather just be safe than sorry, so we're not waiting super long. But it's kind of like, why is it level 2 wave 1? Like, I'm not understanding the wave, because we technically have even more on the ground now. All right, well, that's resetting. Let's just go underneath. As I said before, and probably in the next episode, we'll probably move all this stuff, like move all these controls and stuff up above ground and make this thing look a little better as well. But for right now, like today's episode is all about function. Oh, as you guys can see, like the timer's a little messed up. So what if I were to just do this? Can I fix it that way? Okay. It does suck. It seems like it does go out of sync for some reason. I don't know why it does that, but let's head above ground. Make sure it's actually watering correctly. If we even needed water at all to begin with. It seemed like it did, right? Maybe? Maybe it didn't. They all look the same. All right, that's pretty cool. So how many are we getting? Like, I like to see how many seeds. Like, I wish I would have loved to see how many seeds we actually had. I want to say it was like 2.5 stacks or something. But this one, after this, like, after it sucks all this up, it probably will be. I bet it might get like 3 or 4 stacks for sure. If not, fill it all the way up. That would be fantastic. So how many potatoes did we get, though? Wait, where are my potatoes? Or did it... wait, does it count my... did it count potatoes as seeds? Hold up. Do these count as seeds? Because if they do, I don't love that. I'm gonna need a filter if these counts as seeds. Ah, crap! Even where'd my potatoes go? What? Where did my potatoes go? Did it suck up my potato? Wait, what? I mean, obviously we had the seeds. Oh no. Okay, I'm just gonna do a quick. I'm gonna do another like round with. I'm gonna press the button to plant seeds again. Oh, here now we got 2 waves coming. What the? Are we in like a border or something? Oh my god, this is so stupid. I don't know. If anybody knows any information about any of this, let me know. This is so dumb. Let's do another planting though, just for curiosity's sake, or just for not, or just testing, I guess. Oh, it is absolutely taking my potatoes. What the hell? Oh, that's so dumb. No wonder this is incredibly full. Oh, geez. So I actually do need a filter on this guy. I need to put a filter right here so it doesn't pick up. I don't want it to pick up these potatoes, like just potatoes. I know if you have like a spud gun, you could shoot these and it'll plant a potato crop. I know that much. That's vanilla right there. But I didn't expect. I expected this just to be seeds. I didn't think this would count as seeds because this has to go through here to go through here. Because if I were to like say, let's just put some, I don't know, put some beets in here. It's not going to do the same thing with beets, right? All right, I'm glad we're testing this. Okay. This is incredibly wasteful. All right, let's do this. Oh, it is. What the? All right, we're going to turn that back off. It's wasted my beets. Okay, so we need to, all right, we need to add some filters then. That seems like a problem for next episode, though. But yeah, with that being said, everybody, I think I'm going to have to end the episode for today. I'm just running out of time. And yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for this, please let me know in the comments down below. Definitely some more work to do on this for sure. I want to bring the controls above ground. I want to add maybe a little bit of storage. Like I'm thinking of like building like a little kind of like shed with like a control panel and a little bit of storage as well. Because, I mean, obviously we're going to be taking this down. This is not necessary anymore. I know everybody hated my seeds being like this, but the monsters never came over here or anything like that, so I was never worried about them being destroyed. But anyway, yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed, and feel free to give me any suggestions or anything like that in the comments down below. All right, everybody, have a good one. I'll see you next time.